have Brexit. Will Britain...
Tears, resignation and the dancing queen. The lead up to Brexit has had it all.
The British people have voted to leave the European Union, and their will must be respected.
It began on the 23rd of June 2016 when Britain voted to leave the European Union and Prime Minister David Cameron stood down. 1 year and 3 days later, formal Brexit negotiations between the UK and the EU began. Not surprisingly, it wasn't easy. Negotiations were delayed as of the fact that the UK was divided. England and Wales had voted for Brexit, while Northern Ireland and Scotland were Remainers. So what's been agreed? Well, information from the European Commission say that 85% of the Brexit deal is agreed, which includes how much money the UK owes the EU and what happens to UK citizens in the EU and EU citizens living in the UK, but there's still a long way to go. Also agreed a 21-month transition period, during which Britain would negotiate a trade deal to take effect at the end of 2020. The transition period will also give companies time to adapt to new trade rules, but if there is a hard Brexit, there will be no transition period. So what has to be done to ensure that doesn't happen? From the original 29th of March deadline to negotiate a deal for Brexit has now been delayed to the 31st of October, as of the deadlock in Parliament as no one can agree with anyone else. Where are we now? The nation just has to play the waiting game until the new Halloween deadline, or if a deal is made before, we would leave the EU as soon as possible. The worst case scenario, if Theresa May still hasn't made a deal, a new Prime Minister is quite likely. Just please not Boris Johnson, please.